We're just going to do a little section now about the new razor point hooks that are coming from Ace this year. Now firstly, these hooks have been designed with DuraPoint technology, which DuraPoint basically means they've been so chemically sharpened that they are quite possibly the sharpest hooks out of the packet on the market. There's 7 different patterns. If I don't list them all, I'm sure I'll get shouted at, but there's things like there's a long shank, there's a zig, there's a short shank curve, there's a stiff rig charred, there's a medium shank curve. There's 7 patterns in total, and I'm just going to talk you through some of the ones that I love and the ones that I've used in testing. Probably my favourite is the SRC, which is a stiff rig charred, and all we've done, we've slightly made almost like a right angle at the bottom of the point. The point's a really long point so that they really prick home as soon as the fish pick up that pop-up on a choddy. So it's almost like you've got 2 points of entry, almost like a right angle at the bottom. Moving up to the eye is a lot more user-friendly, so if you're using 25-pound rigor mortis, which is quite thick and stiff, you can get it back through 3 times on the knotless knot, so that's a favourite of mine. I've also used the SSCs, which are the short shank curves. They are perfect for solid bags. Again, we've just tweaked them round slightly, so the eye's just a bit more in turn than being slightly straight like another pattern. So just in testing, we found that they hook a lot better when using solid bags. Long shanks, you know, I love using long shank hooks because you can extend them with a kicker, and you've got a massive gap between the point and the top of the kicker. So I think once they turn and grab, you do sort of nail a lot of fish. So a couple of patterns there worth taking on board. But I used the boilie beak points, which is a BBP. I used them over in France recently. Because I don't use bottom baits that much because of the weedy situations I come across. I found myself in France, there was no weed, and I just wanted to get a bait on the deck like an old-fashioned rig as we all used to use. So the beak point, I just tied it up KD style, and the points are so sharp, and it's quite a favourite of Max's, this hook, and he recommended that I try them. And I must admit the hook holes are absolutely fantastic. So again, situation dictating, if I can get away with a bottom bait, I'm going to try and include the BBPs a lot more in my fishing. So yeah, there's 7 patterns. There's definitely going to be something in there to suit your needs. The packaging, as you can see, it's a tiny little box. It's very user-friendly for all the tackle boxes that are out there at the moment, so you can slot them all in. The names are all on the top, so you can see what name it is, what size. If you're a bit OCD like me, you can have them all in order and exactly in the right pattern order. But yeah, perfect little packaging, and they're really, really sharp hooks. They're definitely going to put you some more fish on the bank this year.